There is no life without water, said Dr. Albert Zend Georgi. In fact, water is essential to good health. The question is, are we getting enough of it? This video will help us find out. In fact, water is essential to good health. As we continue, if not subscribed yet, consider subscribing for more health and wellness content. The first recommendation from previous studies was to take 1 meal of water for each kilocalorie consumed. And considering that the calories requirement for adults was estimated at around 3,000 kilocalories daily for men and at about 2,500 kilocalories for women, this resulted in establishing the daily water requirements at 3 liters for men and at 2.5 liters for women. This method is still currently recommended as the most basic and fast calculation method to measure your daily fluid requirements based on your calories intake. The challenge about this method is to know exactly how many calories we are taking and to match this with our daily fluid intake. The second recommendation comes from the recent studies done by the U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering and Medicine that established that if you are an average healthy adult living in a temperate climate or in regions where the average temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius, which is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, you should take every day 3.7 liters of fluid if you're a man and 2.7 liters of fluid if you're a woman. This recommendation covers fluid from water and other drinks. It also established that fluids from food covers about 20% of this daily fluid intake and the rest from plain water and other drinks. So what about the advice to drink 8 glasses a day? You've probably heard the advice to drink 8 glasses of water a day. That's easy to remember, and it's a reasonable goal. Most healthy people can stay well hydrated by drinking water and other fluid whenever they feel thirsty. But other people might need more than 8 glasses of water daily. In fact, you might need to modify your total fluid intake based on several factors. Number 1, exercise. If you do any activity that makes you sweat, you need to drink extra water to cover the fluid loss. It is important to drink water before, during, and after a workout. Number 2, environment. Hot weather can make you sweat and requires additional fluid. Number 3, altitude. If you live at high altitude like on hills or in mountain regions, you might need more water. In fact, dehydration is common at high altitude. Number 4, your overall health. Your body loses more fluid when you have fever, vomiting. Drink more water or follow your doctor's recommendation. Number 5, pregnancy and breastfeeding. If you're expectant or breastfeeding, you may need additional fluid to stay hydrated and sustain adequate milk production. Number 6, alcohol and caffeine intake. You will need more fluid if you are consuming alcohol. In fact, alcohol intake is associated to several mechanisms that lead to dehydration. So, what are the health benefits of water and why do we need to stay well hydrated? Water is our body's principal chemical component and makes about 50 to 70% of our body weight. Our body depends on water to survive. Every cell, tissue, and organ needs water to work properly. Water helps our body to get rid of wastes. Water helps us to keep our body temperature normal. Water helps in regulating our blood pressure, lubricates tensions, and protects our joints. Water helps you lose and maintain weight and can help you feel full without adding extra calories. Water is good for your skin. Is water the only option to stay hydrated? No. If taking plain water is the best and easily measurable way to stay hydrated, you do not need to rely on water to meet your fluid needs. What you eat also provides significant amounts of fluid. For instance, many fruit and vegetables such as spinach, watermelon, and cucumber are great sources of water. In addition, beverages such as milk, juice, and herbal teas are composed mostly of water. So, how do you know if you are drinking enough? Your fluid intake is probably adequate if you rarely feel thirsty and your urine is clear or light yellow. So, how to prevent dehydration? To prevent dehydration, make sure your body has the fluid it needs. Number 1, make water your drink of choice. Number 2, drink a glass of water before, during, and after exercise. Number 3, drink a glass of water immediately whenever you feel thirsty. Number 4, drink a glass of water 15 minutes before each meals. Number 5, take 1 to 3 glasses of water when you wake up before you take any meal. So, that said, knowing more about our body needs for fluid will help us estimate how much water to drink each day. Every day we lose water through breath, sweat, urination, etc. So for our body to work or to function properly, we must replenish its water by consuming beverages and foods that contain more water. Studies have produced varying recommendations over the years about how much water we need every day. One will have been able to fit everyone. Your individual water needs depends on many factors, including where you live, your profession, how active you are, and your gender. This means all adults do not need the same amount of water every day. The amount of water needed by adult men every day is not the same as the one required for adult women. People living in the tropics will not need the same quantity of water as people living in polar regions. Your healthcare providers can help define your fluid needs depending on changes occurring in your life, your overall health, and your lifestyle in terms of food, vegetables, alcohol, and coffee consumption, and your daily level of activity. I am Dr. Eric. This channel brings to you information that supports your health and your holistic wellness. All the content on this channel is produced for educational and informational purposes. If not done yet, please subscribe to our channel now and activate notifications. Also remember to like and share our videos with friends and colleagues. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let it plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers, you better wake up.